Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going over next week's watch list. Today is August 15th, and we are taking a look at these stocks and cryptocurrencies here. These are going to be all the favorites going into next week. We're going to cover quite a bit of ground here today. Before we jump into the charts, I just want to say we do have a 200 XRP giveaway going on over here. We did get to 200 likes on one of the videos this week. I actually think we got in on multiple, but we are doing a 200 XRP giveaway. All you guys got to do to enter for the 200 XRP is come over here to the giveaways tab in the Discord and then tap this emoji right here, and that will enter you in. You see we have 415 people entered. The winner of that will be drawn on Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Make sure you guys do that. And if we can get this video to 300 likes, I will do a 300 XRP giveaway. So make sure you guys smash that like. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It helps with the algorithm. And we're going to raise the bar. We're going from 200 to 300. So if we can get to 300 likes today, if you guys get some value out of this, we get like 2,000 people watching. If we can get to 300, I will gladly give away 300 XRP next week to somebody over there in the Discord. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the watch list here. I don't know why Reddit's on here, but Link is going to be the first one, guys, and it's first for a reason, because this is like literally my number one pick right now. It is my largest position. I have a irresponsible amount of Chainlink in my portfolio right now, and the reason I am so bullish on Chainlink is because I believe it is one of the most fundamentally sound names in crypto. I think if I was to choose any crypto based on fundamentals, meaning what their technology does and how they're being integrated, I would always choose Link, and I've told you guys that for a very long time. And you can see down here on the chart, if you guys are familiar with our trading strategy, what we look to do is we look to buy when this wave is down here, okay, below the white line. Why do we buy when the wave is down here? Because that means there's been a really big, dramatic pullback, right? We've pulled back here from $28. It hit all the way down here at around 7. So that's like a 70% drop that it's had over the last year. That's a big drop, right? 70% down is a very big drop. And it has this green dot. So the last time we got a green dot with the wave down here, guys, was all the way back in 2023. And I'm looking at a monthly chart. Okay, if you guys are new, we are swing traders here. We are not day traders. Our typical time frame to hold is 1 to 6 months. Sometimes we may hold for longer than that. Sometimes we might hold for 8 months, 9 months, all waiting until we get our signal, right? There's no way to predict, oh, it's going to be at this price, at this time, on this day, at this hour. People try to do that online. They're doing it for clicks. There's no way to tell what's going on. Okay, the only thing we can do is look at the charts and read the data. Okay, the last time we got this signal, you guys can see on this chart, was in 2023. Chainlink was trading at $6.50. It went all the way up to $30. Okay, that doesn't look like much on this monthly chart, but that's a 400% move. Okay, you put in 10,000 down here and you held till up here, you made $40,000. Okay, I think this is a generational wealth opportunity for Chainlink. I'm extremely bullish on it. It is my largest position, and I do believe the bottom is in right there at around $7. So that's the first one. The next one's going to be MP. So this one kind of already broke out. I'm looking at a weekly chart of MP. You see how it pulled back here? It got the signal there last week around 45. It's sitting at 60, but I would say as long as this can hold on to that $45 level, it does look bullish. And it looks like it could potentially continue up this week. So you can see the stochastic RSI, that blue line on our indicator down here. Okay, when that gets closer to the white dotted line, that's when we look to start looking for exits, right? Right now, we still have a lot of room to go. We're sitting at 34. The white dotted line on our indicator represents the 100 value. So if it gets closer to 100, that's when we'll be looking to take profits. Okay, we also take profits when this blue wave is up here, given a red dot. Okay, that happened back here at 82. Once again, it pulled all the way back to 39 eventually. So this looks good for some continuation. I think we're a little late to the party on it, but if it pulls back hard or it has a big red day, right, that might be an opportunity to strike. I believe this is a materials company. I actually think the government's buying that too. HAL, this is Halliburton. These guys are an oil and gas driller, if I'm not mistaken. You guys know oil and gas is absolutely popping off right now. I think this looks very bullish here. It's got the green dot this week, over 30. Watch that one here. And by the way, guys, I did share this over here in the Discord yesterday. Normally these videos drop on Friday, but I had some stuff going on yesterday where I couldn't go live. So here we are today doing the video, but you guys can actually get this whole entire playlist we're covering today over here in the Discord. You just click on this link up here. It's in the watch list tab. So if you click that, boom, right, pulls up the watch list. Every single name we're going to cover, that is available over there in the Discord. I share that with you guys every single week. And again, these are just the top stocks in crypto, in my opinion, based on my trading strategy, right? The strategy that we use here at Overkill Trading. Again, that is when the wave is down here, given a green dot. Boom. We're buying, we're buying, we're buying. Okay, these are the names that are setting up and looking very, very good. So RR is another one. This is Rich Tech Robotics. They're a robotics company. They're making humanoid robots that pretty much go in restaurants and stuff like that. I think this looks very interesting here. I think I might look to re-enter this week. It does have a green dot. I want to get exposure to the robotics sector. It's still a penny stock, sitting at about $1.80 right now. I think that looks good. Cetus, one of my favorite crypto plays as well, right up there with Chainlink. I think this thing is extremely undervalued. I bought this at around a penny and a half. It's sitting at just over 2 cents now, but it was as high as 50 cents back here in December. And it's, 50 cents all the way down to 2 cents is a 98% drop. So if this just goes back to 10 cents, I'm going to be very happy. Okay, that's a 500% move if it happens. Fundamentals are strong, built on the SUI network. SUI network is growing, and I like Cetus a lot. That is also one of my largest crypto holdings. ALB, this is these guys are a lithium miner. So lithium is a material that goes in iPhones. Okay, I'm pretty sure they use it to make the chips and stuff. But this thing had a big run here. I was actually looking at this thing back here in 2025 at like $56. I never pulled the trigger, but wow, that thing went all the way from 50 all the way up to 220 over the last year. That's been exactly a year. If you held from here up to here, that was about a year. You made, I don't know, 200%. But it's pulled back really hard here. And look, we got another signal here. Their earnings look really good. Oops. Their earnings look really good. They're making money. They're crushing their revenue. I think this looks very good above 110. Don't sleep on lithium, guys. Don't sleep on lithium. There's actually a lithium and battery tech ETF that's called LIT. This is another one to pay attention to if you guys are into materials, things like silver, gold, stuff like that. Lithium is also another material that is mined and used in iPhones and smartphones. So ALB is one to definitely watch. Plume, another crypto I like, guys. I love cryptocurrency right now. I believe cryptocurrency is at its weakest point. I don't think there's been a better time to buy crypto in the last 4 years than there is right now. I mean, the last 4 years, everything's been going up. Okay, everything's been going down for the last year and a half. And I think these prices that we're sitting at, I believe crypto's down here or right here, where no one's excited about it anymore, right? Last year in 2025, okay, when we were getting our sell signals like we did on Chainlink up here, this is when everyone was excited up here at $28. Everyone was asking, Overkill, is it too late to buy Link? Is it too late to buy Link? Yes, it's too late to buy Link because we don't buy when the wave's up here. We want to buy when the wave's down here. Okay, give it great dots. And again, this has been a very brutal, one of the worst bear markets I've seen in crypto. And I think it was because they're trying to flush everybody out. So again, I think we're either in this phase or this phase right here. Both of those places, in my opinion, are very good places to buy. When everyone's excited again is when we're going to look to sell. And everyone's going to be excited when the wave comes back up here. So I don't think it's late for Chainlink. Again, we got our weekly signal back here at $8. So hopefully you guys bought there with us, but I still think it's early. I think Chainlink is easily a $100 billion market cap. And it's sitting at around an $8 billion market cap right now. So you guys do the math on that. It's over a 10x. That would put this at like $80 to $90. So Plume's another one I really like too. Again, we got the signal right there at around a penny. It's up 30% off of that. And again, we're just waiting for the wave to come back up here and give us a red dot. JNUG, this is a gold miner ETF. It's a levered ETF, so don't go too crazy with it. But I think this looks very interesting as long as it holds on to 130. You got the signal back here at 108. I was going to pull the trigger on this, but I decided not to. I regret that now because it's up 60%. I think JNUG also looks like it could have some continuation. Something I'll look for on a pullback, right? If it gets a big red day, maybe pulls back to 35, 135, I'll look to strike that next week, but something to keep your eye on. Also, MOH. So this would be more of a bounce here than on the indicator. It's bouncing on a very important EMA. So that white line on our charts, guys, is the 50 EMA. On a weekly chart, that is the 1 year moving average. The blue line we talk about all the time is the 4 year moving average. So you can see how it's bouncing on the white line. That's a very, very big level to be bouncing. So if you were to play this, I just use a stop loss right there at 180. Spotify, this one's still chopping around. Looking like it wants to break out. IONQ had a signal here. This one had a pretty nice move though already off of the bottom. Another one I was looking at buying right here at around 30, but I didn't pull the trigger. I traded this one last year at like 27. Got that signal right there, right into the EMA, that 4-year moving average. Again, if you look at that chart, we look at the 40-year moving average. That's our mean. The dotted line on this chart is the blue line. So again, the only way to know you're getting a fair price for something is to buy it at the average price. Okay. So that's a fair price. This is a discounted price. So whenever our name pulls back into the average, we get interested, right? Especially if it's down here giving us green dots like it did here. This was a huge trade for me last year. And again, we don't want to buy when the price is off of the mean, like it was up here at 70 bucks, right? It pulled back, right? That was a good little pocket to buy. If this one has a little bit of a red day or a pullback next week, I will be looking to enter IONQ. DKNG is also taken off here. This is DraftKings. The thing I don't like about DraftKings is there's just so much competition now, right? They had this massive parabolic run when their stock came out. It went from $9 up to 75. The thing I don't like about it now is there's so many companies. There's so many gambling companies, sports gambling companies. I don't participate in it. I believe that is gambling. I believe what we do here is not gambling. It's actually investing, right? It's just like buying a house. I look at buying stocks and crypto like buying a house. I don't look at it as like, oh, I'm gonna make a quick buck. No, I'm buying assets. We're buying actual assets and we're holding them, right? These assets generate revenue. So, you know, their earnings aren't really that impressive. Like their revenue's actually going down, as you could see. And I think that is because they have so much competition now, right? When their stock went parabolic, they were the only app you could bet on, right? And now, right, it sold all the way off back down to 10. That was a terrible drop there. And now it's popping back up here to 50. We got this is Synapsis. Also got the signal down here. That was last week at around 390. So this one looks good as long as it can hold 390. I think NVIDIA has a big stake in these guys. I'm not completely sure on what they do, but you can see that support level down there at 380 has been a very big support level for a very long time. PAR, this is more of a continuation play here. It had the signal right up here at around 16. We got the real signal down here, though, at around 13. So this one looks like the uptrend could continue as long as it can hold on to that 1450 level. We got Dow, DOW. These guys are a chemicals company. They also pay an 8% dividend. We bought this one back here at 20 bucks. Thing went all the way up there to 42. It's pulled back all the way here to 27, 28. And it does have the signal right there. As long as it holds 28, I think that one looks very good, too. STZ's breaking out here. This is Consolidation Brands. They are a big, I think they make Modelo, the beer. They're like a beer company. They also have investments in the cannabis industry as well. Up above 125. I think this one looks very good for next week. NOC, again, signal came back here at around 500 bucks. It's up to 600 now, but that trend looks very strong and up. So again, if we've missed the move, right, if you didn't enter on the signal, what you want to do is you want to look for a pullback, right? You want to look for a red day next week. Okay, I like using the 15-minute chart. If it pulls back down here to the bottom of the fib, okay, that's where I like to attack. So if this one pulled back down here to like 545 on the 15-minute, okay, down into the bottom golden zone on the 15-minute chart, that's one of my favorite places to buy on the intraday. Okay, if it pulls back there, this is where I'd want to be looking to buy, at the bottom of that golden zone. And again, I go over all of these indicators in my free trading course, guys. If you guys are new and this is like a different language to you, I would definitely check out the trading course over here. I try to keep things as simple as possible. The trading course is completely free. You don't have to pay for it or anything. All you got to do is join the Discord. The Discord's free to join, and you come over here and watch it. And also, if you guys want to use these indicators, you guys can also use them yourself by going to the trading indicator tab, clicking on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right up into your TradingView account. So you guys are going to get all of the indicators that you see on my screen. Your screen will look exactly like my screen when you go through that link. If you have any trouble with that or need support, my email is right there inside the thread, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Again, guys, 300 likes on this video, and I will give away 300 XRP next week. We do have that giveaway going on right now for 200. We hit 200 XRP, or we hit 200 likes on a video this week, a couple of videos. I appreciate you guys liking. Again, we get around 2,000 people watching these videos. A simple like can go a long way for the channel. You know, I try to give away a lot of free stuff, free content, free game to you guys. If you guys can just smash the like, I really appreciate it. And I'll even bribe you by offering you 300 XRP. Okay, we can all eat here, folks. We can all eat. SMCI, ripping. Okay, also had a big move here. I got a pretty big position on SMCI as well. I traded this one earlier in the year down here around 20, popped up to 50. I sold it, came back down. We bought it right here at like 25, right around the place where we got that signal. They crushed their earnings. Okay, did very well on their earnings, and they're just absolutely ripping. They look like they really want to break out. So again, look, pay attention to where that stochastic is. Okay, I don't like to look to sell until that stochastic gets up there, at least to the dotted line. Right, that's the first signal that, hey, you need to start thinking about taking some profits. Again, we got a long way to go on that, it looks like. I'm targeting anywhere. If you look at the red zone here, I'll talk about this red zone in that course if you guys are new, but our target is typically up there. Okay, around 52 to 60 is where I'm targeting for SMCI. Again, it's got the monthly alert too. Everything looks very bullish on this stock, and they're growing like crazy. Paramount. I've been holding this for a while. I think I bought my first Paramount right here at $10. It went down to 8. I bought more. Okay, so again, if you get a signal here and it doesn't go up right away and it goes down, what do? We don't panic and sell. Okay, we look to buy more. Okay, if you liked it at 10, you should really like it down here at 8. So I think my average cost is around $9 on this. I'm playing the options. I'm playing some options on it. But again, I'm waiting until this wave comes back up here. Like, I'm not even thinking about selling until the wave's up here. And these guys are buying companies. So they bought the UFC, they bought Warner Bros. So they're making moves. And that tells me that they're very confident in their growth and their future. So I like Paramount. Again, this thing's sitting at a down here at a 2009 low. The lowest price since 2009, guys. It is 2026. That is a 7-year low, or 17-year low. Lowest price in 17 years on a huge streaming company that literally just acquired one of the largest sports companies in the world called the UFC. Yeah, they're doing very well. Okay, they're crushing their earnings. They're sitting at a 17-year low. I mean, if house prices drop to a 17-year low tomorrow, would you want to buy it? Absolutely, you would want to buy it, okay? Same thing with these good companies. We want to buy great assets at great prices, okay? We don't want to buy great assets at expensive prices, right? Prices are expensive when the wave's up here. They're cheap when it's down here. So still really like Peace Guy. I think that one's going to at least 20 bucks. AMSC also has the signal here sitting into the 4-year. This is a semiconductor company, so it has something to do with chips. I like this one a lot here as long as it can hold that low right there at 26. Toyota Motor, also a continuation trade here. Again, waiting for the wave to get back up here. You got the signal down here at around 173. Okay, over the last 2 months, it's up to 195. Again, this is not a get-rich-quick strategy, guys. These moves take time to play out, but the direction is up when that dot is green, right? We are bullish as long as the dot is green. Unless we get a red dot, that's where we get bearish. Okay, but as of right now, I like Toyota Motor for a continuation trade next week. CELH, this one's also one of the biggest energy drink companies in the world. You guys can see it bottomed right here around 20 back in 2025. It went from $20 all the way up to 60. 65, pulled all the way back here to 23. So what we call that is a higher low. A higher low is when we bounce, okay, at a higher price than the previous low. A higher low that is a bullish indication, right? That the buyers are strong at these levels that we're going up. So I still like CELH sitting here at 30 bucks. RGTI, this is a quantum computing play. I think this one looks very good above 12. You got the signal on that. Plug Power, I bought this one last week too. This is a hydrogen energy company. So, I mean, these guys have been as high as $80 and they're sitting at $2. So if they go anywhere up near that $80 level, and honestly, we're sitting in the middle of an energy crisis right now with all the things going on in Iran, with all these AI data centers, they need power, right? They're going to need power from somewhere. So I think other forms of energy going forward, like in the next 5 to 10 years, are going to be utilized. We're not just going to rely on gas and solar and things like that. There's going to be other energy sectors like nuclear energy, like hydrogen energy, things like that. These guys are a hydrogen energy company. So Plug, like I said, it's down here at $2, but it's been as high as 80. So if it goes from 2 to 80, I mean, you guys can do the math on that. That's a huge gain. And we got a signal showing up there. We got AMT. This is a good dividend stock. It's a RET. So they're pretty stable for the most part. They do pay a dividend, so that's more of a low, right? Plug is like a very high risk, high reward. AMT is like, hey, you're probably going to make maybe 5-10% on this, but you're also going to get a dividend. So it just depends on your risk assessment and how much you're willing to risk and what you're willing to risk on. GIS, I'm liking this play. I actually did pull the trigger on this around 35. It's up pretty nicely. I'm just waiting for a red dot on that. These guys also pay about an 8% dividend. Rig, another one I'm kicking myself for not buying this green dot there back at around $5. I've just been busy this summer, guys, and I haven't been able to lock in, but I have been calling these out for you guys. And this thing is bouncing very nicely. This is an oil drilling company. So if this thing pulls back a little bit next week, like at the beginning of the week, I think I'm going to buy it. Like if it comes down here to the 510 level or 520, back in here to the golden zone, I'm going to buy Rig. Okay, because again, the dot is green. Okay, everything looks good as long as it holds on to 480. What else we got? Tesla's actually looking good too. I think Moreno talked about this a little bit. You guys could see when it pulls back into that mean that I was talking about, right? That 40-year moving average. Okay, over here in the Discord, that 4-year moving average, that mean, right? We want to buy into the mean. We don't want to buy when price is way up off it, right? We don't want to buy Tesla up here at 500. We want that thing to come back down into the average like it did there at 300. So I did call that out at 300. It does have a green dot showing up here. So we like Tesla. Again, another name I'd be looking for a pullback here, maybe on the 15-minute chart down to 315 or so. Okay, somewhere in this range, lower on the intraday chart. Because again, the weekly chart is the macro chart, right? So once you get the macro signal, you no longer need to sit on the on this channel, right? You can look at the 15-minute and see what's going on, right? You get a big impulsive sell-off all the way down here to the golden zone, okay? Then you could take the trade. So I'd be looking to buy Tesla around 315 to 320. If that pulls back next week, I probably will look to take a position, but it does have the green dot there. GLD, that one's pulled back here to around 355. Again, gold and silver look very good here. We got those signals a couple weeks ago. That came at around 370. This is also gold. Gold also gave you the signal right there at 4,000. Again, everyone wanted to buy gold up here at 5,600, right? No one cares about it down here at 4,000. So I think gold looks good. Cake looks good. That one's got the green dot. Cake's a cryptocurrency. Silver, again, silver got the signal down there at 50. It's up 10%. ATEC's looking good. Okay, look for the continuation on ATEC. Signals all over the place. We got Binance coin also giving the signal. Binance is one of the biggest exchanges, crypto exchanges on the planet. Again, don't want to buy up here. Don't want to buy up here. We want to be buying down in this area. This got the signal back here in March at 600. It's getting another one here at 600. So again, this thesis, right, my thesis of us being in this phase where we're just doing nothing, we're not going up, we're not going down, we're just doing this, is valid here on Binance, right? We're just going sideways. So I do like Binance. I do like the Binance coin here. BSX, I guess the CEO, I saw something on Twitter that the CEO is buying shares down here. I don't blame him. This thing went from 110 all the way down here to 40 bucks. It's breaking out over our 9 EMA. That's the 2-month moving average. So that's normally the momentum indicator we look at, is when this breaks out like that. Okay, you see the orange line? When we're below that, we're stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Okay, when we break out over it, that means the bulls are stepping back into control. They just released their earnings, did very well. The stock's very beat up. Okay, that monthly chart looks good too. This is probably one of my favorite stocks right now, according to the chart. GILD, that signal came back here at 125. We're a little late to the party, but watch for some continuation. Pepsi looks good down here. Nice dividend stock. Uber's also breaking out here very nicely. Just released their earnings, did very well. Bitcoin, also still green here. Again, we talked about this monthly chart on Bitcoin. You guys can see that every time this wave has come down here since 2015, okay, 2015 was 11 years ago. Okay, Bitcoin was trading at 200 bucks, went all the way to 20,000. Pulled back here in 2019 to 3,000, went up to 75. So the important thing on Bitcoin right now to understand is the fact that the wave's down here, right? We don't have our monthly signal yet. We do have a bunch of weekly signals popping off right here around 60. Could it sell off to 50? Could it sell off to 40? Yep, it absolutely could. But again, if we're in this for the long haul, it shouldn't matter. If you're buying Bitcoin thinking that it's just going to go to 100,000, you shouldn't probably be buying it here. I mean, that is like a 2x, but I think Bitcoin's going much, much higher than that over time, right? 250, there's people calling for 1 million. So if it goes to 1 million, it's not going to matter if you buy it at 60 or if you buy it at 40, right? You're not going to care in the end. The key is just buying at the right time, right? Not trying to predict a price or guess the exact bottom. I could care less. Okay, all I know is I'm buying right now when no one else is excited about Bitcoin. Okay, everyone was excited about Bitcoin up here at 125. 62,000, no one's talking about it. So what I'm looking for on Bitcoin is the monthly. Even though it does have the weekly, I do think this is a good spot to be buying here around 60. CCJ got the signal. PFE has the signal. Again, you're a little late to the party. Again, we want to buy when the weekly dot shows up. That was in July at 24, popping up another dividend stock there. That's actually a pretty interesting healthcare play there. Costco has a signal here. Netflix has the signal. I talked about this week. That looks good. We got Fly, also gave the signal there last week. This is an aerospace name, so that looks interesting. Walmart also has a green dot, so Walmart and Costco, two big retailers, also giving signals here. T-Mobile, one of the biggest mobile phone carriers, also down here. This is Campbell's Soup, another dividend stock here. Again, got the signal down there at around 20. It's up a little bit, but again, it's a dividend stock. It's not going to be as volatile as something like Netflix or something like that, but this stock has been absolutely cratered over the last year, 2 years. Okay, since back here in 2024 when we got our sell signal right there. 52 all the way down here to 21. People still eat their stuff. right? People still get Campbell's soup. I don't eat it personally, but you know, people on food stamps and stuff like that, they're definitely eating Campbell's soup. QNT. QNT needs the signal. I bought this one this week actually off the gold dot. The gold dot is a 1 to 6 month swing trade. Again, this thing's very beat up, down from 175 down here to 57. I did take a position on that at around $53. I think that looks good. The next confirmation will be the green dot there. We got SOUN. Also green here. That signal came last week at around 650. It's sitting at 750. Again, an AI play here. I would make sure it holds on to 572. SoFi also still looking good right there around the mean. Again, everyone was talking about SoFi up here at 32. No one cares about it down here at 15. Jeff seems to really like SoFi, so we like it too. WLK, that's going to be another chemicals company that pays about a 5% dividend. Also way down here right now, looking very good. ACN, that signal came back here at 130, popped all the way up here to 85. Okay, sitting right here at around 170. Again, something to watch for maybe a pullback on the 15-minute. If it comes back down to 160, pull the trigger. TAO, also green here. That's a crypto. CRWV, this would be a continuation play here. Again, you got the signal last week. Huge move this week. I'm kicking myself for not buying this down here at 60. But I think that looks good. NVIDIA has a big partnership with them as well. Again, looking for that stochastic to get closer to that white dotted line. We also got RUM. This is Rumble, Rum Group. It looks like they changed their name, but that has a green dot. Looks like it's moving the other direction. Something to pay attention to for a pullback. Ada Cardano. This one also has the monthly alert, just like Chainlink, just like it got back here in 2023 before it went all the way up to $1.40. I can't buy Ada just because of the CEO, the Charles guy. He's just a loose cannon. I follow his Twitter, and he just says some really weird stuff. Interesting character. I just can't buy something where the guy's a loose cannon, because he could say something and tank the price. You know what I'm saying? So ISRG, this is another healthcare company, one of my favorite healthcare companies right now. I think this one looks very good as well. Up above 370. We got Rocket Mortgage, also green. FISV also looks very interesting here. I believe this is a banking company. They're down from 230 all the way down here to 54. Don't expect to get back up there overnight, but over the next years, right? 6 months to a year, 2 years, we could easily be trading back up here between $100 and $200. BBAI also has the signal. Grab Holdings is also one of my favorite stocks right now. These guys are competitors with Uber. They are the Uber of Southeast Asia. So I don't think Uber is available in Southeast Asia. These guys are the Uber. They do the delivery stuff. They deliver food, things like that. Their earnings look really good too. I do have a position on that as well. ZST, I saw you guys talking about this as well. It does have the monthly signal. I haven't bought this just because I don't really know what they do. I guess they're like a pet, some type of pet company where they, I think, provide medicine for pets. Atom, I bought this one this week as well off the signal. This has a monthly and a weekly signal. These guys also pay 20% APY, around 20% APY on Coinbase. So what I'm doing with my Atom is I'm just accumulating it here because it's literally sitting at the 2020 lows. And as I'm accumulating it, I'm staking it and earning staking rewards. So anywhere from 18 to 20%. Staking is like dividend income, right? It's like a dividend. You get paid every single day in Atom. So I'm earning more Atom by just staking it on Coinbase. If you guys don't know what staking is, I do have a free DeFi course over here you guys could check out as well under the onboarding section. DeFi course. That's completely free. You guys could check that out. But I'm happy with earning 20%. If this thing goes back to like $7, $10 from a buck, I'm going to be very happy. And I'm just going to earn as much as I possibly can right now as it's sitting down here at the 6-7 year lows. INTU, this thing's finally breaking out. You guys see the signal came down here at 265. We also had two of them up here at 355. So again, our goal here would have been to buy at 350 and then buy again down here at 250. Now it's back to 350. You're now up on the shares you bought here, and you're about break even on these. So you should be up on this position if you guys are executing the trades as we teach in the trading course. The next one's going to be Oracle. Oracle, I think, looks very good next week too. That one has the green dot. I think I bought that one around 125. Again, sitting right on the 4-year moving average. Huge company, huge earnings. They're making $19 billion a quarter. Look at that increase. They're making like $1 to $2 billion increases in their income every single quarter. So Oracle's a huge company. I do have a position on that as well. Still like it. NNE, this is another one of those plays I was talking about, like Plug. These guys are a nuclear energy company. So again, with all these data centers, something's going to need to power it, right? Our grid is probably not going to be able to hold up if we're just relying on our grid, on oil and gas, on solar, right? There's going to be diversification into other energy sectors, I believe, like nuclear and also hydrogen. So NNE is definitely an interesting play here. It gave the signal back here at around the same price at 20, popped up to 32, pulled back to 15. We got Circle here, also giving a signal, one of my favorite crypto stocks. I think that one looks very good here, bouncing at 59. ACHR also gapping up here. Looks good. GoDaddy looks good too. Great income, great balance sheet. They're breaking out over the 9, right down from $200 all the way down here. It hit 70. I think we started talking about this one right here around $80 to $90. Sit at 94. I think that one looks good. I think they also pay a dividend as well. And then the last one for today is going to be Hubs, HUBS. This one is also way down here, also given the monthly dot. So I would say as long as this one holds on to 170, it looks very, very good down here on the sellout. But that is the watch list, guys. Again, if we can get this video to 300 likes, there will be a 300 XRP giveaway next week. If you guys watch till the end, God bless you. Make sure you guys go enter the giveaway we got going on right now. Again, if you guys are new, check out the free trading course over here. We will be back on Monday here on YouTube. We drop videos every single day, Monday through Friday, if nothing's going on or my schedule doesn't get jammed. For the most part, we're dropping videos every day here on YouTube. So make sure you smash the bell, subscribe. If you guys want the trading indicators we talked about in today's video, you guys can download those in the trading indicator section. The Discord link is in the description of this video and also pinned in the comments section as well. If you guys need me, just hit me up over here inside of the Discord. We got support chat. We got a team ready to help you. So hope you guys have a great weekend. God bless you. And we'll chat soon. Peace.